Hey.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Tampa Bay find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Gerrit Cole is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Joey Wendell.
First offering. Fastball swung on and missed. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Road? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His career line against Gerrit Cole. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Cole is up over 200 innings of work on the year, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 21 homers and 76 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Archer will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Stepping up is Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit towards center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Thairo Estrada is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 1 strike now from Archer. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Archer has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Popped up. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And this will be fouled away. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to stand in is Brandon Lowe. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, and this is lined hard to deep left, and he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. In there, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And the Rays are in the hit column. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. So ground this one foul for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers and 59 RBIs. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. LeMahieu has a play. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Francisco.
1 down with a runner at second, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Choi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. No balls and 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The set. And the 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0. Nope, outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Recently, he hit the 40 home run mark for the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now in the box, Kyle Higashioka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate here is Manuel Margot. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 0-1 the count. Margot aboard here at first with nobody out. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First offering as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now that's popped up. Estrada calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Willy Adames.
Now into the box, Willy Adames. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. At the plate now is Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Margot is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next to hit, Ji-Man Choi. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He pulls this one into right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Michael Brosseau. And he fouls this one off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just missing here, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a group, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Now at the plate is Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Archer comes set. Here comes the pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Number 28, Francisco Mejia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Line drive, base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
1 strike now from Cole.
Hey!
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now the pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Now here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays held in check here. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next to dig in, Kyle Higashioka struck out in his first at-bat. The pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And there's ball one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Margot on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman number 13.
Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Archer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, Thairo Estrada, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Adames picks it up, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now to the plate, here is Joey Votto. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Willy Adames. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the 2nd out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ji-Man Choi. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two out, nobody on. In under the hands with the fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay.
I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, running back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray.
And now here is DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. They look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
One strike now from Archer.
Oh,
Here's
that's
one that
fine.
misses high. It's 1-1. Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto. And there's out number 2. And now, Luke Voit. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Archer gets the sign with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Ready now is Michael Brasso. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Michael Brasso.
First offering.
Bozak. Tech.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
One and 2. Here it comes. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Wendell.
Next, it'll be Joey Wendell. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is popped up. Higashioka over to his left, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Higashioka, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lifted in the air to center field. Heading after it is Margot. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. The Yanks leave one. They're down 2-1. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. And the pitch.
0-1's the count.
And he fouls this one off. Sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Darren O'Day enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
In now, Joey Gallo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 4. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Willy Adames stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, up there.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. There on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1. Hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Rays strand just the 1, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nick Anderson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Stepping in once again is Thairo Estrada. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Smoked on the ground up up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Estrada on at first. Nobody out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. Step on the bag for one. On the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
That'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Archer earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Nick Anderson hammers down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.